I'm Claudia Kay and welcome back to my channel. It is the Lincoln Highway Byway haul. So this is what my niece and I did. And it runs Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can see that there. And see, it gives you like little maps of each area. And so this year we actually only did Thursday and Friday. And the weather forecast had said it was going to rain all day Thursday. So we weren't even going to go out Thursday. We wake up Thursday morning, rain's all gone. No chance of rain. So we scrambled around and headed out because we had not prepared to be going on Thursday. We were going to go Friday. And then we realized that a lot of people hadn't prepared to be open on Thursday. So there were people who were still setting up garage sales as we got to them. We think there were people that probably hadn't opened at all because we'd hit their houses both the last year and the year before. So 2 years, and then they weren't there this year. So we think they probably didn't open until Friday. Normally we would go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but we're under a tornado watch right now, tornado warning right now. So I'm glad that we decided not to go, today, which I'm filming this on Saturday. So we only went Thursday and Friday. We actually cut out early yesterday. So we didn't even leave. I think we stayed in just Richland and Ashland. She lives in Ashland County. I live in Richland County. I think we stayed in Richland and Ashland County. So we didn't go near as far as we normally would. We didn't last near as long during the day as we normally would. We didn't head out as early in the morning. And a lot of that has to do with my health. I slept most of today trying to recover from just being out in the sunshine, fresh air, and taking little walks from the car. She did all the driving. Is a lot. It was too much. So I'm trying to recover. But also, there was just not the items that there have been the last 2 years. The first year we went, I remember I set a goal for myself of not spending, was it more than $1 or more than $2 on any one item? Hang on, I gotta turn my fan on the hot flash. So I don't even know, like the stuff that I bought, I couldn't even all fit onto one table to show you guys. And this year I've just got various, and I know I was far pickier this year, but also there just was not that much available. Like colored glass, forget about it. I got 2 pieces. People just, I saw clear glass everywhere. Clear glass, clear glass. Kitschy items, hardly none. It was very disappointing. And then the few things that maybe I could have bought for resold, people have been on eBay looking up prices and were priced at things that I wouldn't even sell them to you guys for. So I don't know what's happening. Oh, I got three. I won the first day, 2 the second day. 3 pieces of colored glass. So I'm going to show you everything I got. But instead of starting with what I got for resale, I'm going to start with what I got for myself and my family. So first thing, I am not a Vera Bradley fan ever. I have never liked that, the quilted purses, but look at this and look at the colors. Tell me this is not me. And it's one that, you know, you put over sideways, whatever those bags are called, and then it sits flat, so I'm not whacking into stuff if I'm walking through an antique booth, or like it is the perfect antiquing garage sale purse. So this was $4 and it looked in brand new condition. There was no purse dirt inside of it, nobody's gum wrappers. So I don't know, it's interesting. It's got a magnetic clasp, and yes, all my stuff is in it because I immediately switched into this purse when we got back to the car. But got that for me, $4. I love it. I love it. Super excited about that because I have one that is that this sits flat to me, so that is my antiquing purse, but I have never liked the design on it. Never. So that one I love. It's perfect. And then this was interesting because we've been to this garage sale before for Highway Byway, and they have a ton of, the last year that we were there, they had a ton of overpriced glass. They still had some glass, but not near as much as they'd had. And they'd come down in prices on some stuff. So this I had actually looked at last year for my daughter, and I'm pretty sure it was $20 last year. We've talked before about how she collects Asian decor. You know, she has the fans that I buy her sometimes. This was $2 this year. $2. So, and I FaceTimed her because I'm at the point where I'm not going to buy things for my family that they don't need because we are all in small spaces. And so I FaceTimed her, and when she saw the price, she's like, absolutely, I would absolutely love that. So, got that for her. These shoes still have the tag on them. They were originally $60. I paid $6 for them, brand new. And when the person bought them, they thought they were buying an 8.5. The shoes inside were 8s. I wear an 8. So, perfect little summer shoe. Love that. $6. Love it. They got memory foam. That's awesome. Oh, hi. Could you not walk over here? What are you doing? Blue is like, what about me, Mom? I'm the star. Okay, so if you notice my hair is down, I'm going to show you why my hair is down. This I got at the same places I got the jacket for my daughter, and I know for a fact they had these priced way higher last year too. They came down to $2 on the vintage hats. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I feel like Jackie Kennedy. So I got that one. And it has the little clips. So if I had actual hair, it's the Halle Brothers company. I don't know. I never look the hats up because I just buy them for myself, not for resale. So, you know, I could have a hat that's like some kind of rare hat worth so much and I wouldn't even know it. And this one is Roe May exclusive. Oh my goodness. And I don't know which way it goes. Like, the tag is back here, but I don't know. But I absolutely adore this one. Because it's purple and it's my favorite color. So that's why I did not put anything in my hair today, because I wanted to be able to try on my hats. And just so you know, when I do wear a vintage hat, I never have product in my hair, because I don't ever want to stain a vintage hat. Oh, maybe it was squished down a little. Let's try. Oh, I don't know. But it's purple, so I love it. See it? Oh, it's so pretty. But it will make me overheat, so that is not one I would be wearing in the summer heat. But the pink straw one, I think I could wear. Okay, next for myself. This vintage sheet was $1.25, and I really want to make a skirt out of it. So, I don't know. I have minimal sewing capabilities. But if I just did a simple skirt where you just cut it, sew it, might be able to. I don't know. Oh, and then for my daughter, I also got this little lady. Now, she's only 75 cents because she does have staining on her face. I don't know if she was stored with something up against like blue tissue paper. It's why I try not to use anything colored when sending items. But my daughter has some that are similar to this, so when they're all sitting together up on a shelf, you won't notice her face so much. And I did check with her just to make sure she wanted it. Even though it's only 75 cents, I wanted to make sure before I picked it up that she actually wanted it, and she did. So I got her for my daughter. And then for my kitchen, now I did not clean items first. Normally I would clean everything first before showing you guys so that it looks its best and that you're impressed with it, but did not have the energy for cleaning things first. So things are not clean first. But I got this. And this guy, we've gone to him before. He used to own an antique store. Now he's got everything stored in a big barn, and he pulls it out and gives you really good deals at the Lincoln Highway Byway every year. But he was one who was pulling stuff out as we pulled up. It is a salt and pepper toothpick holder. You can see the toothpicks there in the picture. And it was from an Ohio grocery store, but if you've got it like this, you don't see that. It's plastic. I love it. I have a few of these salt and peppers in this color that I just have on display. So pick that up. That was $1. Got that for myself. Got this little Fire King bowl for myself. It is filthy. These make perfect little snack bowls. I have one where the color is completely off, so it's just white. So now I have two. One in my kitchen colors. And I also got this one, which is from Norway. The brand was Emalox, and it's that aluminum. It's filthy. But these little snack bowls are perfect. They are also good for cat dishes when I'm washing their regular dish. So I love these. And those are my kitchen colors right there. Does anybody remember these from the 80s? Oh, they're so darling. Oh my goodness. This made my inner child so happy. I had to get her. And I believe they were sold as ornaments you'd hang on the tree. And then they would have a little doll inside for your little girl. This one was 1983, B. Shackman and Co. It was made in Hong Kong. Maybe someday I'll put her up for sale. Technically, she's vintage, but it's for me. Okay, and then two more things for myself. One is a pink flamingo brooch. I have several pink flamingo brooches. I love them. I can't wait for it to be cool enough to wear my jean jacket again and put my brooches on my jean jacket because I switch them out. I got this Robert Frost Poems, and it's not in fantastic shape, but I love Robert Frost, so got that. It was 50 cents. And then I got my mom a Mikasa vase. This is crystal, very heavy, and it's really dirty. I'm hoping it'll clean up well. I'd gotten her a bigger crystal vase. I'm trying to replace like her cheap thin glass that you get when you just get an inexpensive bouquet, when you order an inexpensive bouquet, with crystal because she loves crystal so much. So, I got this one, which was a smaller size than the big one. But the lady who I bought it from said, oh, that's a good one. That's Mikasa. Well, Mikasa doesn't sell, but my mom loves crystal, so it doesn't matter. So I got that from my mom. Okay. And then what did I get for resale? It wasn't much, guys. Wasn't much, but I'll show you the glass first. I've sold this before. It's a Jim Beam decanter in amethyst. So pick that up. No chips, no cracks on it. I picked up a Fenton. I've never seen this cruet before. I had to look it up, and the Fenton's right there, but I can't tell. I couldn't tell if it had an 8 on. And the lady's like, oh, that's old. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's from the 70s at least, because that's when Fenton started marking theirs. But I didn't say that. I was like, oh, okay, really? But no chips, no cracks. And this line, I guess they did in the 80s. So I'm going to guess that there's an 8 on that Fenton that you can't see because it's just kind of wavy on the glass. But gorgeous. This will be up for sale tomorrow on Sunday at noon Eastern on New England Thrifters channel. I will be on there with Helen. I think Angie's gonna be, there's gonna be 3 of us selling, 3. Pick this up. I love this Westmoreland satin glass because it just looks like it glows from within. It's just pretty. Now, generally, these were hand painted with flowers here, different flowers, but flowers. I don't know if this one was a blank that never got painted, or if over time it wore off. Like, there's no residue of a flower, so I don't know. Let me see. There's a tiny bit of flea bites on the inside where it's bumped up against. And there's the bottom. So really pretty, classic Westmoreland. I love that color of blue. I did see some satin glass. I was on the lookout for satin glass before Easter because I'd wanted to do a display. I found more satin glass today, or the last 2 days, than I did that whole time I was looking. But that's the only satin glass I actually bought. I got this little guy, little lusterware elephant. He's just a little planter, made in Japan. So picked him up. Picked up Fiesta. This is not an old one, but these jam jars go for a nice amount, and it is this gorgeous turquoise color. So if it doesn't sell, it can go into my, do you see a theme with the colors I was picking up with the blues and the greens? So Fiesta jam jar, and I didn't do a deep enough dive to see if it was a discontinued color or not. I don't know. I'll be asking a fair price because I paid a fair price for it. I picked up 2 hat pin holders. This one is marked Poland RS. And he's a little bit taller than the other one. And this one, I believe, is hand painted. I mean, this one could be, they're both hand painted, but this one's unmarked. And so I'm thinking I will put some of the hat pins that I had left into these and then sell them together. I mean, sell this one with hat pins, this one with hat pins. That's my plan with those. Also, if you're interested in an item, you can always leave a comment down below or drop me an email at claudiakvintage@gmail.com, and I can let you know. If it's not set aside for tomorrow's sale, I'd be willing to sell it. Next up, I got a brooch that glows. This one right here does not glow. And we've seen that in other brooches, and I always wonder if it got replaced over time, or if they just had a bunch of green glass made up and they just pulled them, and because, you know, when they were making these, they had no idea that they glowed. So it is unmarked, but a uranium glass brooch. And then I came across some girly candles. And they're each wrapped in plastic wrap. She said her mom wrapped them up every year after getting them out, and they were stored safely. There is not any of the weird melting you get on these sometimes. So girly candles. And I'm not going to pull them all out, but there's 2 of these. And this one appears to be in a little bit better shape. Let's see. No, there's no price left on this one. Maybe it's just because the pink is pinker that I think that. Because the bottom actually looks older. And these I will not, if you're interested in them, you can let me know. I will not ship these until after first frost. I will not ship candles until after first frost. But I was thinking I would bundle all 5 of them together. And this little one, he's much smaller than this one. So we've got a small, we've got 2 medium, and we've got a large. And so we've got 4 bunnies and then a ducky. So I was gonna bundle them all together. If you collect girly candles and you're interested, you know, you can let me know. Those are so fun. And then I think, let me check, but I think this is the last item. I just did not get much for resale, you guys. Just picked up a few little odds and ends for me, and then this plant, it's filthy, so I've got to clean it, but this splatter planter in the green, it was all greens and blues, and then 2 purple pieces. But the shape, see the shape? So pretty. And that was everything. So I'm gonna say Lincoln Highway Byway this year was not as successful as the previous 2 years. And I felt last year wasn't as successful as the year before, but I still got way more last year than I did this year. So people are either hanging on to their items, or they are so overpricing them that I can't make a profit on them. Could be one or the other. Like, we saw tons and tons and tons of clothing, tons of baby items. And my niece just recently got engaged, and she's like, you watch, in a couple years when I'm ready to have a baby, we won't be able to find any garage sales with baby items. And I'm like, probably right. Probably right. We seem to be out of phase. Because last year, she didn't know she was going to be engaged this year, and we found tons and tons of wedding stuff last year. None. We were on the lookout for it this year, couldn't find any. So, lots of clothes, lots of baby items, lots of CDs, lots of movies. And then a lot of those where people buy a pallet and then just set the stuff out, and those are not our kinds of garage sales. You know, we're on the hunt for vintage, and there just wasn't a lot of vintage, and there just wasn't a lot of colored glass. So it was disappointing. It was nice to spend 2 days with her, because with her work schedule, we've hardly seen each other. With her being newly engaged, when we do see each other, a lot of times he's along. And I don't get me wrong, I love him. He's fantastic. Fantastic. Love him. He's a total nerd like me. We could sit and talk about games and stuff. But it was nice to get to spend some time with her. It was sunny. There was a nice breeze the first day. It was a little hot yesterday, a little humid yesterday, but you know, we were out in the sunshine, out in the fresh air. So got to spend some time together. I don't know. I don't know where you source items right now when Goodwill is selling stuff for $50. And we can't even sell it for $50 on here on live sales within the vintage community. Like, it's insane. Okay. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And that I am on Helen, New England Thrifters channel, Sunday at noon. And remember, be kind. It doesn't cost you anything. It may mean everything to someone else. Bye, guys.